You're listening to the M.A.V show, episode number 21, Top Waifus.
羽ばたいたら踊れないとまた目指したのは青い空
All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the M.A.V show.
Welcome
your
back.
host-
Welcome.
I'm your host, King Vontae, KV for short.
I'm your co-host, Little Brother.
I'm Rocky.
All right, everybody, how y'all doing, man? We are back with another episode.
Feeling good.
Another day in the land of anime. At least it should be that way, but guess what? We're in life.
Boo.
Wonderful life of in the desert and in the coronavirus pandemic.
Trying to get isekai, not happening.
That's perfect for that.
I mean, do you think a random truck is going to come and hit you out of nowhere?
That's the
It
plan.
doesn't have to be Truck-kun. It just, just like
99% of the time, it's Truck-kun.
Hey, no. Ainz got freaking
yeah,
he got put into this world because he fell asleep on his video. Or no, the servers cut out in the middle of his game.
Yeah, my man
Okay,
was
so
just chilling.
there's top 3 ways you can get isekai real quick. So first off, you get killed by Truck-kun. You either get magically teleported.
Yeah.
In most cases, you still die. And then, or for like the video game genre now, you either get trapped in a video game server or you get trapped in a video game world or teleported. Or it doesn't matter. You get trapped in a video game.
I was going to say, what's his name? Naofumi got transported. So.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That was number 2.
Alferieta from Strongest Most Comment, they were summoned from their school.
And then what's
Number
his
2.
name? What's his name? Rimuru from the Slime, he was just stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
By death.
By Truck-kun.
The familiar Zero, he was transported and he got to go back at the end, but he chose not to. Or he chose not to stay, I think it was. Yeah, Familiar Zero. It's a romance, funny 4-season anime. It's great.
And what's his name? Yeah, even though I hate it, what's it called? In Another World with My Smartphone, he accidentally got hit by lightning because God said, "Whoops, I kind of slipped, but to make up for it, I'll put you in a different world where you get all this crap you want."
What about Saga and the Tanya of Evil? Didn't she get transported to the world because God was pissed off at her? Or him?
What the hell?
Yeah, he was like, I don't believe in God. I don't care. And then God's like, fine then. You know what? Screw you. You're going to be reborn in another world as a little girl. And he did. And he's still like, screw God. And God's like, hey, you know what? I'll give you powers, but you got to praise me. And he's like, I hate you so much. So he has to praise God to use powers. And it's awesome.
What is this?
Tanya and the Saga of Evil. I never would have watched it, but my buddy's like, the movie's coming out. You should watch it with me. I was like, I've never seen it. So I was forced to watch 2 seasons. And I actually, after like the first 4 episodes, I actually liked watching it.
By the way, I'm up here looking at Rocky's screensaver, and I'm just noticing the cosplay that's going on here, and it is awesome. I'm just gonna say it is awesome.
Kizuru. I wanted to be him.
Kizunu, and I forgot the light dude's name from all these guys are from One Piece.
Yeah, the light dude's Kizuru.
Kizuru, Alkinu, and
I don't know the ice guy's name.
Akoji?
Yeah.
Akoji or something like that, yeah.
The Aokiji or something?
Yeah.
But I love it. Jolly Wood, and he just shoot light out of his hands. Oh, it's so great. That's my favorite one.
He is literally the worst admiral out of all of them.
Oh, I love him the most, though. He looks like Drake.
Right? How does he look like Drake?
I don't know. I saw a picture.
Drake?
I saw a picture of them side by side, and I was like, wow, it really looked like Drake. I was like, I love this.
No, if you guys are trying to figure out what are we even talking about, if you ever seen One Piece and you ever see the 3 generals, they're the main generals for Marine Ford, and you just look up a cosplay of them and you'll see what we're talking about. They actually did it really nicely.
Yeah, I like it. Even though it looks like they're at a quinceañera, but what a way to show up and flex on people.
Yeah, for like 99% not to get the joke.
Yo, I still do it. If like me and you and one of our cousins or even Rocky just went to a party and we were all just dressed like that, as long as we knew I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'd be cool.
I'd totally be okay with that because I'd be laughing all night just at that one little joke. I'd be like, yeah, y'all don't even know what's going on here.
I call the ice dude.
No, I still got light, dude.
Ah.
Kizuru. I love that guy.
All right, well, I guess I can beat both of you then still.
Hey, you know what? That's cool with me.
They never proven. Like, didn't they get into a fight for like a week?
Oh, that was
No.
ice and fire. They got in a fight for a week, and it was kind of. I
The
think.
magma dude won.
Yeah, Magma won.
Barely.
Barely.
Yeah, so
like how you
barely
pulled
that
that.
dude lost a whole leg.
Did he?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
Dang, I don't remember that at all.
look
Oh.
it up.
We should probably get back on topic here. We straying far off.
All right, guys. Well, how was your guys' week?
You want to take over first this time?
Okay, it was an interesting week. Trying to get some stuff done, trying to work some things around. You know, living my best life.
Living your best life.
Yeah, gotta work on my projects and everything like that. Hopefully, you know, your boy makes it big one day.
Well, what are
Wait
your
for that.
projects? Once again, share your projects with the audience so they get to know you better. What are your, or like, you know, at least give some surface level stuff, and then maybe later you could delve into something deeper.
So I guess if I'm gonna talk about surface stuff, so, you know, us being in podcasts and us being like anime fans, I've noticed like, first of all, as from the podcast uh freaking point of view, couldn't find my words. I think I like, you know, talking or giving like that voice type of like entertainment to audiences. So, and with my love for anime, I always thought I would love to be in an anime one day. So I kind of mashed the two together, and I am working on being a voice actor. I guess technically I am a voice actor since I did get paid for a job already. So, you know.
Woo!
That's what I like to hear.
So, but I just call it a side project still, just because it's part time. It's not my career yet. I'm trying to make it my career, but yeah, hopefully I can. Who knows? I might be able to voice Alkinu one day.
Hey, that's some good aspirations and goals. That's what I want to hear, little brother. I wish we had like these little sounds that we can make like the whole clapping or the little cheering stuff. That's something we gotta look into.
Maybe
I'm gonna get into that. Ooh.
toss it back to Rocky.
I had a pretty good week. My boss left my job and was gonna pass the position on to me, and I talked to my upper management about it, and they told me no. And then I asked for a raise because I'd be doing more work, and they told me no. And then I asked for another position, and they told me no. So I put in my 2 weeks to quit. And
They told you no.
yeah, actually, she didn't tell me no. She wanted to get rid of me. She seemed totally cool with getting rid of me. But
Oh wow.
the company owner, who I know, who I've met a few times, liked me, and he was like, "No, you're not." He's like, "Go home for pay. I'll see you on Monday. Talk to me." And I was like, "Okay." And then my
Oh, dang.
superintendent was like, "Is it true?" And I was like, "Yeah, I put in my 2 weeks." He goes, "No, you're not. You're not quitting." He's like, "I will find a way to get you more money and a better spot. Hold on. Come back on Monday." I was like, "All right." So I have Monday to look forward to. So I guess the next podcast, y'all
This
know
is
whether or not.
This is completely unheard of. Whoever just be like, okay, like give me this, no. I want this, no. Well, can I have no? Well, forget this. 2 weeks notice did, and then like everybody just stops and is like, wait. Well, hold on.
Hold on.
Take
Hold
the
on.
rest of the day off. We will pay you to take the rest of the day off.
Just,
Have a great weekend, and come back on Monday and talk to us.
just sleep on it. Just sleep. Let's put a pin in it. Let's put a pin in it.
That's practically what happened. And so Monday is going to be nerve wracking, but I know the company owner. He's a good guy. If he definitely wants to keep me, and I've proven that I'm worth something, they'll definitely keep me.
Nice, bro. Nice.
But other than that, I
What about
guess I playing. Oh, are we doing recommendations? Actually, I thought about, because if we are, I'm saving or no, or can I just speak my piece now about something?
I think we did recommendations last week, so I think we're good this week. So go
Okay.
ahead.
Long story short, if you haven't played any of the Wasteland games, Wasteland 3 came out, and I'm playing it, and I love it. Y'all should play it.
Wasteland 3.
What is Wasteland? Go ahead.
Imagine, any of you guys know about Divinity, Original Sin, or Divinity 2?
Absolutely not.
Diablo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you know how Diablo is like a fixed angle game,
Yeah.
and you
Mhm.
collect gear and you do missions? Now, this is the exact same thing, except imagine you can kill whoever you want, you can betray whoever you want, but it all means something. So you're like soldiers, and you're trying to bring peace to California, I think, right now. We were in Arizona.
California.
Yeah, Arizona,
Oh.
California. The U.S. I think has been just completely obliterated. It's quite called wasteland, and there are like gangs and everything taking over. So Arizona created something called the Rangers, and we're going around trying to spread peace. And by peace, I mean we're killing anybody who's bad and saving refugees, and they're joining us. And I killed a guy. My funniest part was I killed a guy with a rocket launcher, and then his brother found me later. He goes, "You killed my brother." I was like, "Yeah, and I'll kill you too." And he goes, "How dare you? I'll gut you like a pig." And I was like, "And I'll shoot your head off like I did your brother." And he's like, "Are you really think you have demands?" And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, your brother said the same thing. He had me outnumbered, and I beat him." And his the allies on the enemy team was like, "Hey, boss, he's right. We should probably run away." He goes, "No, we're half him outnumbered." He goes, "Yeah, but your brother did too, and he's dead." And he's like, you know what? We'll leave for now, but we'll be back. And I was like, wow, I really talked my way out of that. But there are a bunch of skills, and you can level people up. Like I'm a medic right now, so I stick behind. I'm a medic with a shotgun. People get near me, I blow them away.
I'm
I
gonna
heal
need you to
friends.
stop playing that support character. Like we're gonna get you as the tank character one. Like not even the tank, the
Oh, I love
like
playing
main
tank.
bruiser.
No, I
We're
hate
gonna
playing bruisers.
we're gonna put you on the front lines.
Their job is so boring.
So
So
you
whack
hate
her,
like the
dude.
DPS
Your
role,
job
huh?
is to beat the guy next to you in DPS. That's boring. Like, oh, KV's over here hitting 8,000 damage. I'm hitting 7,500. It makes me look like crap. And I'm like, no. If I'm the tank, nobody cares what my job is except to get hit. If I'm the healer, nobody cares what my job is as long as you don't die. I hate trying to argue with like, you're not good, you're not doing good damage. Because I used to be a DPS in Final Fantasy 14. They were just, it doesn't matter. What about you, KV? What you do?
This is why this group really like meshes together, just because like, and most of the things that we do, because we're also wanting to play like Apex whenever they start doing cross-platform, and me and my brother are more aggressive players. While just as you guys heard, Rocky is definitely more of a support character role. So
Yeah.
like it's like this is how like you guys got to get good groups, or everybody knows their role at what they're really good at. So like I love DPS. I love causing the most damage. Like tank would probably be my secondary role, but I'm all about DPS. Yes, I want to do the most damage. I want to like slaughter the boss and everything.
Rocky's gonna constantly play Lifeline then, and I swear to
No.
God.
Funny enough, they broke me of that,
Mhm.
and I played Caustic constantly, and I pushed so hard with Caustic, but the guy I played with forced me to be aggressive. But the only thing he let me keep support was I got to carry all the ammo in the world, and if he needed it, I just give it to him. Because I really only used the shotgun and probably the little pistol, one of the pistols.
The Wingman, the Mozambique.
Yeah, I got
the
the
P2020.
No, not the Mozambique, the P2020 and the P90. No,
R90,
P90.
RE45.
Yeah, RE45. That's the one. I love that gun.
Oh wow.
Yo,
yeah,
don't diss the Mozambique. Mozambique makes
Moz-
them weak.
Mozambique, yeah.
No.
Gross.
All right, but my week was pretty good. I haven't really been trying to do too much. Mostly just checking on the fam, working on some other little side projects, trying to make a little bit more money and stuff. I'm trying to avoid going the second job route. I've rewatched all of Code Geass, my bad.
I was going to say Coqueses.
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, so I rewatched all of Code Geass, and I'm like, I had to bump it up in my all time favorite animes. Like, so it jumped up to number 2. And so it jumped up all the way from. It was already like in my top 5, but it jumped all the way up to like number 2. I'm like, yo, I remember why I really really love this anime. Like, just between how like Lelouch really seeing everything as like a chess match, as a chess game, and like he was really lucky even getting the power of the Gias and to do what he did, and he didn't have to die in the end. I don't care what anybody says, he did not have to die in the end. But the
Spoiler
creators,
alert.
well, spoiler alert. You guys never seen Code Geass, Lelouch's Rebellion? Go see it. Yes, he dies in the end. I'm sorry for the spoiler, but oh my god, this anime is beyond amazing, especially with only 50 episodes. It's a short anime for a great story for 2 seasons, like 25 episodes apiece. Like it was a great story. You could definitely probably kill us in less than 2-3 days. It just took me about a week or so because like my crazy schedule and stuff.
You know what anime I'm going to watch again? and start from the beginning and then continue on from there, I'm gonna watch Shokugeki no Soma. That sounds nice right now. Sorry, that was just a
Uh,
personal. That was just a me moment. No,
Oh,
that's Attack on Titan. I'm talking about Food Wars.
Food Wars. That's right.
so I was like, why does that sound like?
That's right. In my head, I was thinking Shikigeki no Kodaji, whatever it is
Yeah.
in its actual language. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Okay. Also, I do want to give like a quick little shout out to our cousin. He's watching anime for the first time, and he chose Attack on Titan as his first anime.
I was
Funny
so
enough-
surprised about that too.
My brother's actually watching it right now. He's on season
Oh my
2, and he's like,
gosh.
"Do you see what's happening? This is crazy." I'm like, "Yeah, I've already finished season 3, but I'm done." And he's like, "Don't tell me, get out of my room." I was like, "All right."
Like, I
So
wasn't
real
gonna
quick,
tell you.
explain the ending of season 3 to me, real quick. While we got a second before we jump into the episode.
No, we can't keep doing this. We need to hurry up.
That's
Oh,
fair.
we've sidetracked like 10 times already.
That's fair. That's fair.
I want to get to my waifu and why they're better than yours.
Oh my god. Go ahead,
All
KB.
right.
So
All right. Before we start, guys, please remember to rate us
on Apple Podcasts, iTunes,
Apple
Google
Podcast.
Podcasts. Okay, I'll take over. But Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. It helps us drive up those charts. Apple Podcasts' weird algorithm apparently. Shouts out to Small Town Murder. They apparently are the kings of. Apparently, they shot up to like number 1 on the charts just from their reviews from Apple Podcasts. So, guys, if you would help us get there like them, like that'd be friggin' awesome.
Amazing. We would love the support. Also, check us up at our website at MAVREAKS.com, Mavericks.com.
Oh yeah. So, do you want me to give the description of today, or you got this?
All right, so today, guys, we're going to get into our top waifus. And our top waifus can be anywhere from manga, anime, or video games. Since it's our little big 3 that we do. And we kind of been already going back and forth on a little bit of them. There's some that we're going to kind of already throw out that were not allowed. Like, how you say Raccoon Girl's name again?
Raftalia.
Raftalia. She was not included. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, to me, she would be a pointless wife. A pointless wife. Okay.
I mean,
Like,
to Naofumi, most likely not, because since he can't fight, but she can fight. I'm just saying.
You're not
No.
helpless. Even as a support character, no.
That's a
No.
lie. I was in Final Fantasy hardcore rating for the longest time, and as a tank, I could say right now, if I don't have somebody who can fight for me, I'm dying.
Bro.
DPS checks, ad control. There's only so much you could do as a tank.
I don't care.
I
just-
rated for 6 years. 6 years. I'm
6
not.
years.
Can you just picture every single episode you hearing Rocky Sama?
Hell yeah. To the
But-
day. To the day.
That did not help my
Whatever.
case at all. That did not
No, it
help.
did not. All right, let's skip
So,
all that. Let's get into it. We'll start. What are we going to rotate one by one, or are we going to just go?
I
all
was thinking
5 out?
about that. I think we should go KV, Rocky, and then little brother, and then go on from there. Starting from 5 up.
Cool.
5 up. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll start from the bottom of the
down.
list and go up. So do you guys want to get into the any honorable mentions real quick?
Man, if I knew how to do
mentions.
honorable mentions, I would have had my list a little bit longer.
Well, and see, I hate this because I don't know you guys' list, but I guess an honorable mention for me would have to be Asuna, I guess.
You know dang well what you just said. You know dang
I'm
well what
just
you just said.
saying. I
You're
know
right.
a lot of
You're
people
right. She's
love-
definitely not waifu enough. She don't deserve to be on a list of anybody.
She
just-
doesn't.
I mean,
I put her out there because I know other people love
mean-
her as the waifu.
so she's way better than Raftalia. She can
Hey,
actually
I'll
really
say
Nobody
that.
here got
I'll say
Raftalia
that.
over this list. I'll tell you that right now.
I'll give you that. Yeah, she's better than Raftalia.
So I'm just saying. I had a list, but I think I don't know where I put it. I had a list.
You
of
don't know
little-
where you put it.
I don't know where I put it. I don't know if I left it on your computer, my computer, somewhere on my phone that's about to die. I don't know where I left my honorable mention, so I do apologize, guys.
I guess then I'll go with another one saying, and once again, I don't know if you guys have these chicks on your list, but Winry Rockbell from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh,
No.
Street Fighter, Chun-Li.
Chun-Li. Figured you said that.
Okay. What's her name? 02 from Darling in the Franxx.
Darling. I love her.
Near 2, one of the Automa girls.
You mean 2B
2B, I think so.
or 2A?
One or the other. I've seen a lot of people like put them at the top of their list, and I'm just like, I don't see it.
This how you know, man. Have you played the game? This
No.
how you know. This how you know. You be choosing the bad. You just stay away from the game. Get out of here. Next.
Chica from oh god, Love is War, I believe.
Love is war. Love is war. Love is war. I love Kaguya Love is War. I haven't finished second season yet, but I started reading the manga, and I love where it's going.
And
I would say Riku. Shout out to Riku. Shout out to
no,
Lightning. Shout out to
take her off the list.
Whoa, hold
Take
on,
her
hold
off
on.
the list.
Shout out to Aerith.
Okay,
we
I'll
gotta
go with
take
that.
Lightning out.
Yeah, take
You
Lightning
gotta
out of
take
that.
Riku out. You gotta take Riku out.
Oh, you gotta take Riku. Oh, okay.
Take Lightning out of there
No.
too.
Dang well.
Lightning too.
Dude, I love. What's wrong with Lightning? Okay. Oh wait. Oh,
No,
honorable
no,
mention.
no,
No, you're right.
It's
You're right.
just an honorable
Honorable
mention.
mention. I was thinking we're talking about bad. I was like, how dare you?
We have Aerith up there. We have.
I don't put her on that list. She don't deserve the honorable mention.
She was pretty cute.
No, she
Pretty
deserved her death.
Let's go two more.
Dang.
Let's go two. Freaking Rocky. Let's go two more honorable mentions and then we'll get into it.
All right, female Sid too. From I think there was a female Sid on Final Fantasy 15.
Not well. It wasn't that much as she was the female Sid. Her name was Sydney, and she was Sid's daughter. But yes, she was
She
basically
was
the
really
female Sid.
cute.
Yo, she
was
was
really.
bad. I don't care about this cute thing you going on. That is a grown woman right there.
Mm-hmm. Like who we?
And then who else you got?
All the girls from Kill la Kill.
No,
What?
no.
Not all
I
of
don't.
them.
I don't. I don't
What?
honorable mention any of them except S Death.
What?
I'll put S Death on the list. Half
Bro,
those girls
what
I
do
could care less about.
I just hit you with the Russell Westbrook meme. Just like, what? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Kill a kill.
Kill a kill?
All right,
Oh my God.
let's jump into this. Let's get to this podcast.
Waifus.
Top waifus, you guys. So my number 5. Drum roll, please, somebody. Gasai from Future Diary.
And your list is trash already.
And
Throw
we're
out
throwing
the
it away.
window.
Yeah, just set it on
Throw
fire
it
now
out.
while we ahead.
Throw it out. Just throw it out.
Okay,
I was-
first
I was
off,
already-
this
I
girl
was already-
became God. She killed.
Wait.
Oh
Let
my-
me do it.
okay,
Let me do
okay,
it. Let me give her a proper introduction, guys. All right. let me defend my choice before you guys start shooting me full of holes.
I mean, it's because I got the gun loaded right now, bro.
It's already at your head. Just start talking so I can pull the trigger.
All right. So for the people who don't know about Gasai, she's a young teenage girl with pink eyes and long pink hairstyle with pigtails.
Oh, no. Explain actually who Yuno Gasai is, yeah?
I don't even know what she looks like. I can look up a picture.
Well, I was describing her, to give you.
Go
like,
ahead.
a little-
Sorry. Go ahead.
Mhm. So, she is the other main character and protagonist of Future Diary, survival type of anime. Her personality is really ambiguous. For the most part, she is sweet, feminine, and sometimes shy when she's around the other main character, Yuki. But this really masks her dark and scary side, which is really ruthless, cold, and calculating.
Okay.
She's
Can I
a
stop you now?
yandere.
Can I stop you now?
No.
Yeah,
And so-
she is.
So she is full yandere. Oh, most definitely.
No, that's not
Most
the problem.
definitely.
That
So-
that whole thing was an act to get him comfortable around her.
So the reason why she's my favorite, well, she's my one of my top waifus. Any woman who's crazy enough to first kill me, and then become God, and then try to bring me back, or rewind time, or jump into another time lapse just to spend more time with me, and is willing to kill me again to redo it over and over and over again. That's some serious love.
Get
That's crazy.
the heck
That's
out of here.
crazy. You're telling me this girl, because I know I've watched it. She killed herself in those universes just so she can spend more time with you. That's how yandere she is. She's willing to kill herself to get to you.
Like,
No, that's
she's the pure textbook definition of a yandere, and it's not okay because here's the problem. Here's the crazy thing. I don't even have my main problem with this anime isn't with her. It's with the main character, but that's a story for another time.
all right.
I'm sorry. If you guys never been with a crazy chick, you guys don't understand. But
Man, I barely been with girls, dude. Get out of here with that.
it's just something about a crazy chick that
I
you
feel
just
so
find
attacked right now.
There's just something about a crazy chick that you find really attractive. I'm like, wow, you would really kill me, and then jump into another timeline, kill yourself just to spend more time with a different me. Bet. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can totally date. Why not?
No. I mean, I don't like. All right, just so we can keep the ball rolling. Are you good with your 5?
Yep, Yunagasai, my number 5 from Preacher Diary.
Terrible waifu. Rocky, your number 5?
Mine's quite the opposite. My choice is Tali Zora, mainly because through the Mass Effect series, her personality was like, I don't really like you, but I'm working with you to get something done. And as you romance her, she becomes more and more open with you about how about her feelings about life and how her family and all that. And if you ever played the games, you could realize that you could kill her entire race. And the first time I played, I was so worried about the game that I accidentally killed her entire race, and then she killed herself.
Accidentally?
The Geth versus her family, and they're like, make a decision: the Geth live or we live. And I didn't have enough, I think, Paragon and Renegade to choose both. And I was like, I'm sorry, the Geth are stronger. And then you just watch them get obliterated by the Geth. And she's like, my family, no. And then she jumps off a cliff. And I was like,
My family.
So then my second playthrough, I saved her. But she's such a great character. She helps you out through the game. I like her powers. And she's just a great character in general. Really, the options were very limited in that game. But she left a good imprint on me, especially in the end when she takes off her mask for you. And they can't really breathe their air, so it makes them sick. And it just shows she's willing to go the distance for you, even though you're of two different species. And
is she the chick in all black suit with the big old mask? Like it's like a helmet too. Okay.
Post a picture on your thing, okay?
On my screen.
Here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, because I have a screenshot saved, but it's let me get my other tab up.
Because for the audience who don't know, yeah, we as of the past 3 episodes, we've been doing Zoom calls, and it's actually kind of nifty the way Rocky can set us up with it. He can look up some stuff, and we can all debate it from there, talk through it from there. It's just like having instant Google. I mean, Google's already instant,
I'm trying to find. Here it is. So this is the screenshot you see of her. Let me pull it up. This is the screenshot you see of her in the game. This is the picture she gives you. Like, oh, here's a picture of me, and I love this picture. I saw this. I was like, wow, she's beautiful.
Right.
And I didn't. This is how you know I didn't choose her. I chose her over her personality. I loved her personality. You don't see this picture until you finally romance her in the third game. I went because of my choice in the first and the second game. And
so what does she really look like?
That is what I was gonna say. That's what she really looks like.
That's what she really looks like.
But show them as you're playing through the game.
Oh, as you're playing through the game.
Yeah. And for the people who are Mass Effect fans, you know what we're talking about.
This right there is what her actual face would be. She has that on.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you see the difference. And I actually have a screenshot saved on my Xbox of the day I got that picture from her, and I took a screenshot of it. Loved it.
Nice.
It'd been funny if she was ugly.
Bro.
There you
Bro.
I'm just saying, it'd have been really funny. You whoa. I'm not sure if we could do this anymore.
You're a dude? That's even better.
Bro. Yeah.
All right, but yeah, that's my 5.
All right, so I guess I'll take over from 5. My 5 is, and I just said her name, Ikumi Mito from Food Wars. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that Japanese name because it was hard the first time. And I feel like you guys don't know who I'm talking about.
I'm currently Googling her.
So she is the queen of meat. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
What do
I'm
you mean,
just
queen of
I'm
meat?
gonna just let that settle. She's the queen of meat because she is the
Is she the tan one?
she's the tan one.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
Wait,
I have nothing
blow it
bad
up
to
for
say.
me. Blow it up for me, Roki.
I have
Uh,
nothing bad to say.
that chick, the tan one right there. This one.
So she is like the queen of meat.
Oh wow!
She is like the master when it comes to like cutting sirloin steak, to cutting pork, to she just knows her meat, and she has this thing where she can like taste like the grease or something like that and know the exact temperature to which she needs to cook it at. Mind you, I put her in my top waifus because she is so loyal to Soma, and Soma does not give her the time of day, but she's still like, yeah, I still want to help him out though, just because I love him, just because he was like the first person to talk down to me and like tell me I wasn't the best, so I got to be the best, and it was just like, oh yo, she's a real one. She is and it's like she kind of sees that he's not interested into her, and that it's just kind of like she's not probably gonna get her chance, but she still like goes full out for Soma.
So
She's a
she
real one.
around his age group, or is she like a teacher or something?
No, she's around her age group, even though she doesn't look like a teacher. She done got the body of a teacher. She got the body of a full grown woman.
Oh, okay, that's not. That was like throwing me off for a second. I was like, she's like one of the teachers or something, like a full-grown
And
woman instead of one of the students.
I was gonna say Rocky didn't give a good picture. He just gave you like a face pic. Like Rocky,
Okay. Let me get back on it.
But yeah, Ikumi, she's just like so awesome. Like I don't know how else to put that. She's just like that. She's just like that one you need in the corner. I'll say that. Like if you need somebody to be on your side, that's the one that you go for.
Sorry,
Okay.
I realized
Okay.
I spelled her last name wrong.
All right.
It's
So, is there
Sonya.
anything you don't like about her? Because it sounds like you got like a lot of positive things.
So if I'm gonna say something, she gets jealous a lot. Yeah, she gets jealous and flustered very easy. Like if you prove her wrong, she just like starts getting all frustrated. If Soma looks at her and compliments her, she gets like super like just timid and like because she has a very like stern personality. Yeah, there's that.
There you
Oh,
go.
and she's from the U.S.
I think so. She might be. Oh. But yeah, she's very like straightforward and very like stern with her personality. But when Soma comes into the building, she becomes this timid character. She's like, "Oh, hi, Soma. How are you today?" But yeah.
Like
Like you
adorable.
sell out. Oh man. All right. So back on me.
Yep.
All right. My number 4, and this is a really big opposite, like literally night and day. But for my last one, you guys will have no idea who this is. Because actually, no, I think Rocky might know who this is. So for my 4th top waifu, I am going with Nishimiya Shoko,
Nishimiya Shoko from.
silent voice.
Oh, we talked about this.
I'm not putting
We
anything into this.
we
My heart will
talked
start crying.
about-
I'm already dead on the inside.
Oh
I
my
already knew it. I
gosh.
already knew it. I already knew it,
I
bro.
mean,
So
this.
like,
I love the moon too.
Oh
I
my
hate it
gosh.
here.
So,
Oh my god,
oh
bro.
God. So like, all right. So when I first seen this, this is probably like the second anime, if ever, that I've probably ever like really wanted to like cry on, I got really emotional over. And so like, she to me really made it. Like just because of how she is, just so like she's courageous but not too aggressive. She's strong. You can tell she tries to be independent. She tries not to depend on tries not to depend on anybody too much. So for the people who don't know about Shoko, is what most of everybody calls her. She is the, I would also say, the other protagonist for Silent Voice. She is a very easygoing person, is able to quickly forgive many, such as Shoya, who's the other guy, her childhood bully. She's somewhat clueless and doesn't see herself as a special individual that needs to be pitied. And it's because she's deaf. And so she's been deaf ever since she was a kid. And so, she doesn't speak and she has to have hearing aids in her ear. And so once again, for those of you who haven't seen A Silent Voice, it's basically about a story about a bully trying to get forgiveness from a girl who he used to pick on in middle school when they were like kids or something.
Mhm.
And like I said, to me, Shoko was just such an adorable, cute character, and just like I said, just how much she was like forgiving, like how she just didn't get angry at anybody. She was angry at herself because she was kind of pitied. Everybody was just so easy on her, or she never really understood why nobody really liked her and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, like you just like I said, I don't want to like try to give pity on her myself, but I'm just like so much love comes out for this character. I'm like, yeah, so this is why she's like a top waifu for me.
Okay, there's
Yeah,
nothing
good.
bad I can say
Yeah,
about that.
I really can't say anything because I love her to death too.
Like she's done nothing to be like
Too bad.
she's not
Honestly,
like
yeah.
she's not like another waifu
Yeah,
that I
not like
heard
number
called
5. So
like you're not gonna shine. Rocky. Rocky, you want to take over?
yeah,
Go ahead,
okay.
Rocky.
So number 4, I actually read this manga a long time ago before the anime came out. It's a Satellizer El Bridget. She's from Freezing, and what I can tell you about Freezing is the girls have the powers, the dudes are like the support. And the reason I love this girl so much is because when I first read the manga, she was like the best. She was like, oh, I'm number 1 if like there's freshman, sophomore, junior, like senior, like that, but in this training ground. And they called her the Untouchable Queen because nobody could touch her because she was so strong. And one day, the guy sees her, and he sees her from behind. And these girls have these things called stigma on their back, and you can only have a certain amount, and it gives you power. And he sees her, and he's like, "Oh, it's my sister." For some reason, he thought it was his sister. His sister died in a war, but she had the exact same stigma as that girl. It's explained later if you ever want to read it. I don't want to go too much into that. He hugs her. She freaks out because nobody's allowed to touch her, and it makes her panic. Like she was afraid because you'd also have to read it to understand what happens. I don't want to go into it either because it's going to be a long story. But he ends up wanting to know her more because he wants to know why he has this connection with her. And she's really strong, but she has I don't want to say mental problems. It's kind of like she's scared. She's scared, I guess, because of things that happened in her past. And the guy's trying to work around it for her.
Like PTSD or some type of
Yeah,
stuff?
like a PTSD. And he's so nice to her about it that she falls in love with him, but she's still so scared of what might happen that she doesn't necessarily push him away, but she explains to him. And I love that. She was very straightforward. She's like, I'm afraid because of this reason, and I hope it doesn't scare you away. And the guy's like, no. And I love the guy that he did that. He's totally cool about it. He knows what he wants, and she knew what she wants, and she's just strong. She's strong, and she's just the most lovable person ever. I'll put up a picture right now, actually, if you want to see her. So, yeah, but she's such a great girl. I love her to death. I love the manga. Here you go. This is the
She
screenshots.
sounds alright. I mean,
Yeah.
she's not like my best waifu, but yeah, she sounds alright.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't
my
have
God.
anything too bad.
She
And
doesn't seem like the sweet, lovable character you were just describing.
when you get in through like the personal story, she actually, because she's angry, she doesn't want anybody to touch her or anything, but that guy breaks down that veil to get her to fall in love with him. And like I said, she has those moments where she's really cute, or they go on a date and stuff. Oh, so like her weapon is this great weapon, and then she has those adorable moments, like she dresses all really pretty, like she has to go to a formal invitation, and like there's her outfit.
Dang.
And yeah, she pretties up later when she finally lowers her defense. And I just love it. She's just a great character. Her story was well thought out. I loved her character development. I love their character development together.
What is it called again?
Freezing. It's really long, and as far as I'm concerned, the updates don't come out as much as I'd want. Last update was like 6 months ago.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, I hate those ones.
Yeah, so I just I say I gave up, but I'm waiting honestly for like maybe a year or two, and hopefully it finishes. Then I can jump in where I left off at because I know exactly what's happening.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my number 4.
All right, so I guess I'll go take over from here. I'm gonna just jump right into it. She's awesome. We love her. She's spunky. She's spontaneous. It's Riku from Final Fantasy X. We all love our Riku. That's why I had you take her off the honorable mentions, because she's not an honorable mention. She actually makes the list. Thank you very much.
Okay, I see what you're talking about. Tell us about her.
Riku, if you guys don't know, like I said, from Final Fantasy X, she's actually like one of the first characters that you, as being the main character, Titus. She's like one of the first ones you meet.
Titus.
Because Titus.
Titus.
Okay, so I let you
I'm not
have
telling
your
you this.
moment when he was in your list. He's on my list now, so therefore he is Titus. Leave me alone.
That's not his actual name.
It's Titus, everybody. But anyways, as you are the main character, Titus, you end up Riku's like the first character you end up meeting. You don't really know it until you like go further into the story, and then she becomes a part of your group. She becomes a guardian that helps protect Yuna, and Riku's just like the most fun, lovable. Like immediately off the bat, like she's a random girl that kind of gets picked up into the group, but she kind of like blends into the group like as she was always there. Like you don't literally you pick her up and then you go on kind of like your first mission, and it's like, oh, I didn't even realize like you were a new member. You're just kind of like going she just meshes so well, and you find out that Riku is actually the cousin of Yuna. I believe Yuna's mom's brother is Riku's dad. So yeah, and it's just such a lovable blend because Riku is just so awesome and just heartwarming, and she just and oh, Riku, that's awesome.
I mean, you really fell in love with Ryu just because she was like so much of a fun character, and since she like immediately kind of came to your rescue, like you
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
you don't really have nothing really bad to say about Riku other than she's kind of I don't know.
Mm,
Except for
what's
when
the
she did the
word?
one bad thing trying to capture Yuna.
Yeah, that's literally her only like unredeeming quality, I guess, is just the fact that she was trying to like stop Yuna's pilgrimage, but she didn't realize like, yo, that's what Yuna really wanted to do and all that. So she like tried to take Yuna by force, but in the end it kind of worked out, and you know, Riku does no bad. Riku can't do no wrong. We all love Riku.
Mm-hmm. And she can fight too.
And she's not useless. She had one of the best ultimates because she can mix all your items together and
I just
create
feel,
like a nuke out of it.
I just feel like in 10-2, she became a better fighter and she became a lot cuter.
Yep. She actually grew her hair out and like got braids and all that.
She was so much cuter. Just even the whole outfit change. I was like, oh my gosh! Like,
Hey, look at you,
okay.
Riku. Okay.
Went from the whole teenage thing to maybe like the college girl, thing. I was like, all right. She was cute. She was cute. That's all I'll say. She
Rocky's
was
just
really
sitting there on the side. He's like, I don't know nothing about this.
No, because the best girl is Yuna. So
You shut up.
that's that's why I
you
kept my mouth
shut
shut.
up
That's
right
why
now.
I kept my mouth shut. I was like, I got nothing good to say. I might as well not say anything at all.
Well, whatever. KV, you're 4. You're 3.
All right. So my number 3 top waifu. I'm not sure if you guys gonna really remember her. And so Rocatus, go ahead and pull her up. She is the number 3 Espada from Bleach, Neo to Odeshima.
Oh,
Gross.
really? What?
What?
Whoa.
No. Only reason I'm saying that is there's plenty of reasons. Oh, never mind. I'm on the wrong Espada. I was thinking you're talking about I think number 9. I think I was talking
I
about
was
number
like,
9.
Oh my
Hold
gosh,
on,
bro.
no, I gotta look up the number 9 spot because he gave like the like gross.
Oh, I was thinking
thing.
of Nell. That's why Nell. You know how they're like a little baby kid. That's what I thought you were talking about, Nell.
No.
You're
So
talking
when
about the
you-
10
Oh,
one.
the
You're talking about
green
this
hair
one.
chick.
Yeah, I thought he was talking about this one. I was like,
He
Nell.
thought you were talking about the
Oh.
green hair chick right there.
I'm talking about the green hair chick.
No, the number 3 spot is to the blonde chick.
No, number 3. You see the number 3 on her back,
I don't know.
the green.
Click
All I
on
know
one
is,
of the, click on one of her pictures because her number is like on her breast, so you see it right there.
I I'll just type
Bro,
in her name. I'm pretty.
I was gonna say, just pick a picture.
So what's crazy is
See
so remember,
there,
so,
right there, 3.
3.
So what's crazy. Remember, there was the newest spotter that took over the oldest spotter.
Yeah, because
And you're talking about the oldest Spada?
So we're
Yep,
talking about the old.
Nell.
Okay. Well, that's why I think it's weird because this right here is Nell's form until she can get her power. That I think is
Right.
weird.
So no.
Right.
So yeah. So when you're first introduced to her, she's like the whole little kid thing. That's only because she lost her memory. So she kind of got like reverted back.
But she doesn't stay that. She doesn't stay the adult form for too long.
Yeah, she kind of goes back and forth. But her adult form is freaking gorgeous. Okay, like by far one of the most beautiful women I've definitely seen in anime. Like that nail form was
See, I'd be
just,
cool.
and
I'd be cool with this one, but I don't like the other choice.
Yeah,
hater.
I was gonna agree with you until you switched it up on me because I'm okay with her. What's her name?
What does it say? Halle Bell? Nope, never mind. That's no, it is. It's Tia Harabel. Harabel, something like that. Tia Harabel.
See,
Yeah, she's like
I'm
a shark.
I'm okay with
That's
her being a top waifu because she and
She got the
she's,
whole
like,
package.
tough. Yeah, and she's like she's a number 3 at Spada, so she's like top 3. Like you had to go through her. You have to go through everybody else just to get to her, and she is like a
So-
boss, and she was like loyal to her, like her crew who followed her. Like
She was. So once again, real quick, let me once again kind of come back into fan minds. Neil was just by far the cutest. She was cool. Not talking about the kid form, talking about the older form. She is and was. The other chick, the new number 3 Espada, to me she was alright. Like it wasn't nothing really, extravagant about her. Like you got to know Neil more than the other one.
okay,
So
I just
she's not completely useless, and she can fight because she
Neil-
was top number 3.
Neil is not completely useless.
No, she's not. She was the top 3. She was like the top 3.
Yeah, I
So
never
even
seen her
though-
fight.
I don't know how y'all like missed this because when Neil came out, like even our cousin Timmy was all over her too. Yeah, when she transformed to the adult form, everybody see like when she got her memory back. Because when she lost her memory, she went back to like her younger form. When she got her memory back, she came all the way back to the oh my god, drop dead gorgeous with green hair, banging body type of
See,
yeah.
I think the person you're getting confused with best girl from that show is probably this one.
No.
No.
We can do Rikua. What is it? Rikua? Riki? Yeah.
One of the
No.
captains?
No, she's a side captain, or she's a vice captain.
Yeah,
No.
no.
Whatever. I like
No.
that cute shy type.
Whatever, dude.
That's my
All right.
number 3. Go
Just
ahead.
pick the little girl, I guess, that transforms to adult. Let's make it weird. Y'all attacking me like that. Whatever.
Go ahead. All
All right. My number 3 is from the Monogatari series. I actually never watched it for years as it was coming out, and I only recently watched it because I was finally told not to, and I was like, that means I have to. It's Senjo Hada.
Senju Hada. Why does that sound familiar?
Well, the picture's up if you want to look at her. That's her from the Monogatari series. So
She is not cute.
you're not cute.
Monogatari.
Purple
You're
hair
not
does
cute.
not do it for me.
You're probably like everybody else, and you're like, oh, it's all about Hanakuma. So she is from the Monogatari series. And I love her because of her character development, how mean she is in the beginning to the main character. And I love that she's mean to him. She's awful to him until he helps her out and she realizes, okay, maybe not everybody's mean. And then she falls in love with it. And it's so funny how she attacks him in a way. She's like, you're a loser. But you know what, so am I. Like, I don't know where I'd go with this.
So
And she's
you
like, no.
know- Sorry,
What?
sorry. So you know what? I actually talked about this before in one of the previous anime or one of the previous episodes, and I didn't know how to explain this anime to somebody. I forgot it was a recommendation or something like that. Guys, please look back and tell me. But this series I didn't understand it because when I watched it, it started off with the main chick. She was just like falling and
Yes.
KV, do you remember how I explained this? So it was like she was falling and then the main guy caught her and then she's like, oh my god, now you know my secret, which is that I'm as light as a feather apparently. And then he's all like, don't worry about it because I'll tell you my secret, and it's that I'm a vampire. Like
Okay, you kind of went out about an awful way. No. I don't think she goes off to that. He goes, "What's wrong? Like, I caught you. You're weightless. Like, that doesn't make any sense." And she just explains to him, like, "What does it matter? Like, my weight was stolen." And she's like, "You're not gonna believe me." And the guy's like, "Well, you'd be surprised what I believe." And he goes through the steps to save her. He doesn't. I don't think he tells her right off the bat he's a vampire.
That's after the fact that she threatened him and then actually assaulted him with a stapler in his mouth.
Yes, but not like it matters. He can just regenerate. But that's why I loved her. She was aggressive because it was like her defense mechanism. She didn't want anybody to get close to her. And then the way it progresses through the story is what I love about her. She goes from like, she explains everything in an aggressive way, like, "Man, who would date a loser such as yourself?" And she goes, "I mean, I'm a loser such as myself. Who would probably date you? Will you date? Do you want to date?" And he's like, yeah. Like, the way she comes at him, she's like, "Who would kiss a loser like you? And a loser like me, who would kiss me?" I'm like the way she comes at you is like, okay, she's telling you you're a loser, but she's also explaining how she's a loser itself and that she's willing to do it. When really
they both go really great with each other.
Yeah, and he's just like, he laughs about it. He's like, "Wow, you're assaulting me, but at the same time, you're making fun of yourself." And right off the bat, when I watched the Monogatari series, I like that they got together. And as you progress through the series, you meet Hanako and you go through her backstory. Her backstory is sad too. She was in love with him as well. And I kind of had a little conflict for a while, but I did like Senjohata more. Everybody likes Hanako. Everybody loves her. And I couldn't like her like as much as Senjohata.
I guess I'm just gonna have to go back and watch this.
The purple hair just doesn't do it for me.
Oh, here, I'll show you Hanako, then you'll probably love Hanako like everybody else.
He said the purple hair. Gotta go. What is with you and purple hair chicks? Hinata is borderline purple hair.
That practically is purple hair. What the heck you mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody loves Hinata.
Like, I bet you like this, huh?
Not me.
On KV. That's all Senjohata, right? Or that's all Hanako. And then when she transforms into her spirit,
she gets white hair?
Yes, and she's a cat.
Awesome.
I don't know if you've ever seen. No, if you've never seen it, you don't know that. But yes,
the stupid.
So her spirit is beautiful. Okay.
Her spirit is beautiful, girl. I don't like you for your outside, but your spirit, mwah.
Well, after she comes to terms with everything, this is what her hair looks like because she's extremely depressed. It's really hard to. You have to watch the show. Like, I can't explain it because it's so hard to explain that show.
So I say that show is very complicated.
Yeah, it took me a while, but yes, her hair becomes this. She cuts her hair, and it becomes that because of
you made yourself lame.
Nah. Like I said, everybody chooses her. I didn't think she was the greatest. I definitely saw Senjohata for the best.
She was lame. All right, but you go for yours?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so if I'm gonna go into my third is Maki Oza. I feel like I keep picking. I feel like I keep picking chicks y'all just don't know off by name. She is from Fire Force.
Yeah, I had it up.
Oh, that Maki.
I don't know. I don't like the whole perverted power. I mean, it's funny. And
power. What perverted power does she have?
She always loses her clothes in a fight, doesn't she?
No, you guys are thinking about the wrong one. I'm talking about the higher chief up, muscle bound chick.
What'd you say her name was?
Maki Oza.
Makioze?
Yes.
Because this is what I come up with. And this girl is the one who loses her clothes.
No, I thought you were talking about
that one. That witch lady.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, because this one's popping up, and I'm like, that's the freaking, what's her name? Okay, her name
the cat chick is somebody else. I actually forgot her name.
It's just Takumi, it looks like. But yeah, okay.
Takumi.
They just look so close together.
Yeah.
So you like women who can beat on you?
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You guys
like when your girl manhandles you? That's what you telling me, little brother?
I need somebody. I want to be the little spoon, man.
Can I defend my waifu, please?
Hey, you know what? I ain't against it. I want to be coddled too. I want to be the little spoon.
Oh, so you like when she picks you up and carries you around?
I want to be Princess Carrie through the door when we get married.
Okay. So, can I defend my waifu, please? Because y'all are destroying my waifu.
What? I'm not shooting her down. I think it's a good choice.
So, Maki Hoza is my waifu just because she if I'm to say, it sounds weird when I say it like this, but she's like the big sister to the group. She makes sure like everybody's okay. She really wants to like just wants the best for everybody, and she looks out for Shinra, the main character, and make sure that he's all right. And she also like makes sure that they're on the right track. She makes sure she's like has her strict side, and then she has her lovable side. And then you see her strict side when it comes to like doing her job. She makes sure she gets everything done, and like her workout ethic, and like you see her, she's like muscle bound. She got like muscles on muscles, but she also has a soft side, especially when it comes to like using her power. She's like called like the Witch of Fire or something like that, and she always like makes these like little cute fireball things, and like she's just awesome all around.
Yeah,
And
and she will
cosplaying.
beat you.
See, everybody just goes with that. She has her mad moments where she just and don't call her that. Don't say anything about her muscles apparently, because if you say something like, "Oh wow, you look really strong," she'll immediately like, "Why'd you call me an ogre?" It's like, I didn't call you an ogre, and she'll deck you right in the face.
Exactly.
I'd be
You be
bleeding on the
like,
floor with a
hey,
smile on my face.
Rocky,
don't
stop
give
it.
it, Rocky. Don't give it to the to the meme, man. Don't give it to the stereotype. You don't have to be that way.
No, I'm gonna be that way. I'm a simp hard.
Bro, stop it. Stop it. But no, Magi is she's awesome. Like I said pretty much what I said about her. Like she's all around, she's awesome. She's the waifu.
Okay. Okay, I can feel
Dang,
it.
I just
I can
looked up
feel it.
some cover art and awesome.
All right. Are you done? Are you
Yeah,
done, little brother?
yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. And so for my second, we are narrowing it down. So my second one, I'm not gonna really be able to take any type of constructive criticism because I really, really like this one. Like I really love her. Like she's really cool. And I'm talking about Holo, the Wise Wolf from Spice and Wolf.
I got nothing bad to say about it. I think it's a
Okay.
good choice, and I'm stand by you. I stand by you on this.
Yeah. So I found Spice and Wolf like when I was going through my so first off, I love wolves. Wolves are my favorite animal of all time. I love
That's
wolves.
animal.
And hmm and so when I was looking up a whole bunch of different animes on wolves, Spice and Wolf came up. And so this is how I kind of almost wanted to jump into a whole different genre of anime where it's chill. It doesn't have to be all about action and fighting and blood. And this anime was so cool, laid back and chilled, and it just told a great story. And this is how I really fell in love with Holo, just being a wolf harvest deity that she was. Like she was just really kind of cool, chill, laid back. She was snarky, pretty prideful. I'm just saying, like, just like there's really not too. I don't have nothing bad to say about her, except for like she might get on your nerves sometimes. That's it, and that's okay because how cute she is, and she could turn into a giant wolf. I'm just like, yo, you're worth it. Like there's like you're
You're
totally
worth
worth
it.
it. Yes, she's 100% worth it. Even like if you get into an argument with her or whatever, she's always on your side. Like it doesn't matter. And so for the whole entire time she was even traveling with Lawrence, the other MC of the anime Spice Wolf, um, like they made a great team because I guess he promised to get her back to her homeland, and you just go through regular different types of stuff. They never finished the anime, and I've never read the manga, so I think I'm
The,
really
mon-
thinking about
the manga ended actually.
really when
Yes, a while ago. I remember reading about it. They actually got married.
what
Yep, they got married at the end.
Like
did
a
he ever
whole
take
new
her back
world
to her
for
homeland?
KV.
You'll have to read that. I only saw the ending. I never actually read the manga. I think I started it and I didn't get very far. And I just remember somebody posted in the chat and they're like, "Oh, it's finally over." And I see the screen cap and it's them. And I think she's in a wedding dress and he's like holding her hand.
Uh, I'm really actually pretty happy to hear that, just because like once again, she was just like I wanted her to have everything she ever wanted, even if it's not with me. I'm okay with that. But I still love Holo. Holo the Wise Wolf. She is definitely deserves my number two top waifu spot.
I got that.
Well, we're
All right. All right.
narrowing it down to the top twos.
All right. So my second one, same as
And
yours, KV.
it's same.
Well, I got the same type of. I got a monster girl.
Oh
His is a
God.
wolf. Mine's a
Oh
snake.
God.
Oh
And
my
mine's
God! Don't do it!
mine's
Don't
Mia
do it!
from Monster Nova Sume. This was more of a guilty
No.
pleasure. I love
All right.
her.
All right,
'cause
guys. That's the show for the rest of the day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll hit you up later. Peace.
I'm glad to be the last one to close this.
I won't let you.
No, but all seriousness, I like her just because I love girls that are straightforward. She's very straightforward in the show. She knows what she wants. Main character, I know it's one of those harem, have fun shows. But honestly, if no other girls ever showed up, she would have had her way with him. My dude be loving it. He'd be living life to the best.
What a snake.
Pull up a picture for.
Okay, easy enough.
Are you sure?
Is it the purple snake?
She's red. So if you guys don't know, the anime he's talking about, Monster Musume, it's about a guy, I forgot his name actually, but he ends up, the world is like in cohesence?
Yeah,
with
the
it-
world just goes in they integrate a monster program where you get a
Right.
monster to take care of and try to show him the world, and he got a snake girl who ends up in love with him. But problem is, here's the problem that I hate about the show, is that you cannot have any relations with your monster, and you can't abuse them, and like stuff like that. Well, one by one, he gets more and more
Rocky's not
girls.
saying that Rocky's not saying that he wants to abuse them.
No, God, no. I'm the opposite of that. I'm a pacifist.
If anything, we just heard he would like to be abused by his
Yes.
waifus.
Tie me, wrap me up like in your snake body and coil me to death. As I was saying though, but yes, he gets more and more girls that live with him, and they all want him. They all want him in various ways, and I think you know where I'm going with this.
Let's goes down the list. He gets a snake girl being the main girl. He gets a harpy girl. He gets
Harpy
a
girl, I love her.
centaur girl. He gets a spider girl. He gets a zombie girl.
A
He
slime?
gets-
No, it's not a zombie. The zombie's a worker for the company.
Sorry,
just-
he gets
they
a
just visit.
Frankenstein girl.
You mean the Doulahan?
Sure.
She's a Doulahan. She ain't no Frankenstein.
He gets a slime girl. He gets
Yes,
a earth
meet
girl.
us.
He
No. He doesn't get. Have you seen this show? You're hurting my soul here. No, that Earth Girl was part of an episode, and I can't go into detail because it's very adultish.
Explicit.
Explicit. There you go. The girls that live with him, like you said, harpy, slime, centaur, spider, snake.
And it's just so happy. I just go on because I want to get through this as soon as possible.
Like I said, I like her because she knows what she wants. She's fighting for what she wants. And I don't know, I just fell in love with her character the moment she was. Actually, she's one of the few reasons why I even got a snake. And I love my snake to death. She's in her little cage right now, probably.
You have a snake?
Yeah, she's sitting on her tree right now. She's staring at me, which probably means she wants to eat. But I fed her a week ago, so.
I was in your house, dude. You didn't let me know you had a snake?
Oh, I could have pulled her out. I should have showed you.
No, why would I want that? You got
Uh,
Ekans in your house, dude? That's not okay.
And she's okay. She's very docile. It's funny enough because she doesn't like girls. I hold her in my hand, and when I try to give her to my sisters, she just turns right around back to me. But if I put her to like another guy's hand, she'll go to their hand.
God, you really do have that freaking character from the anime.
Is it a red snake?
God.
My snake, no. When I picked her up, she was actually the only non-colored snake. She was like a brown snake, and everybody picks the colors one, and I thought that was kind of mean. Like, oh, everybody wants because there was like a reddish one, and there was like a cool looking green one. But when I like got near the cage, she slithered up towards me and looked at me, and I was like, "That's the one right there, that one." And I'm happy I did. Nobody probably would have picked her because she's not a cool color, exotic color. Corn snakes have like plenty of colors. If y'all ever seen them.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've seen corn snakes.
Yeah.
My teacher actually had a corn snake, and she would let the corn snake out, and not out in the classroom, but she would just hold it, and apparently it would wrap around her, and she was
Yeah.
skinny enough to where it'd go around her like a belt, and she just like walked around the class like that. She would be passing by me, and I'd jump every time, and she'd be like, "Why are you scared?" I'm like, "You have a freaking reptile just like ready to pounce, okay? I'm not about that life right now."
Yeah, mine loves to wrap around my wrist and usually around like my shoulder or my neck. But she's not strong enough to
Why?
choke me out. She's
I was
just a
gonna say,
little,
why?
and she's not big enough to bite me and eat me. Like she's tiny.
You people who just love the
How
snakes.
big is she again?
She's about as long as my arm right now. Probably about.
What kind of snake? That'll help the viewers.
She's a corn snake.
Okay, so perfect. So yeah, so
They don't get huge.
yeah. I mean, I know. Trust me, I'm not like that's not my crippling fear. I just don't really rock with snakes like that.
Oh, mermaid. That's who else he has at the house. A mermaid. I didn't want to forget that.
Okay, we're moving on.
Number 2 for you.
All right, so I kind of said her before, and I feel like she's number one on everybody's list, on a lot of people's list. Hinata Hyuga from Naruto. Like,
Never.
Nope, can't put her on my list.
never. What is wrong with you two?
I'm just saying I can't put her on my list. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with your choice, but to say that most of you have her on the list, I think you're reaching out to a pretty hard crowd.
Okay,
You're
so
reaching out to a pretty small crowd. I feel like
I
our
doubt that.
generation is dying. I feel like the last 3 big generation probably has another good 2 years, if that, or like I'm sorry, they're gone. And you can't even really count One Piece anymore because One Piece is gonna die in the next 5 years. And then that's gonna be all the big 3 from the last generation. I don't care if Bleach is coming back. The last 3 have already died. Bleach ran its course. Naruto ran its course. Boruto killed it. Make sure Naruto's never coming back.
So I'm gonna let you guys know I met many and many of people who truly love Hinata as their waifu, and she's one of my waifus just because once again loyalty is a thing. Loyalty, like Kendrick Lamar said. And
She wasn't loyal.
and then you want to say that, but what else would you call that? What else would you call that?
She was unusually and overly infatuated with the boy ever since she was a kid.
Uh huh.
Never noticed her.
Okay, so now what do you call what's her face? Gasai from Future Diaries.
Oh man, he totally backed you in the corner with that one.
No. So even though Yukita never really, so he never noticed anybody. It wasn't like he was in love with somebody else. He was just in his own little world. So how long? It took Naruto almost 15 years before he noticed Hinata. Before
He
even did
always
anything.
noticed. He always noticed
He
Hinata.
chased after another chick. Oh yeah, he noticed when she was in the room. He was like, "Hi, Hinata, how you doing?" But other than that, his eyes, mind, body, heart, and soul was glued to Sakura. Period.
Okay, still, but it came full circle, didn't it?
And she still was chasing after him.
Loyalty. It wasn't infatuation. It was the
that's
fact that
infatuation.
she loved
Loyalty,
his drive so much.
That's not
She
that's
loved
not
how
the that's
she
not the
loved his
definition of
drive.
loyalty.
Yo,
That's not the definition
hush.
of loyalty.
She's my wife,
That's not
so
the
I
Okay,
definition.
yeah,
Hush.
he's right. It's his waifu. We gotta let him get his word in.
So she was so loyal
Trash.
to.
I'm just
Oh
saying,
my god,
trash. She does not, brother. I love you. You deserve better.
I can't wait to trash your number 1 now
No.
because I know who your number 1 is.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna just go over real quick. She's so loyal because she saw his drive and she saw how he was such a hard worker. So she said, "Yo, I love him." Like and plus they had a whole thing. Like he protected her from kids when she was getting bullied by some kids. He protected her. He was the only one around to say, "Yo, leave her alone." That's why she loves him so much. It's not just an infatuation. And as they kept getting older, she saw how hardworking he was and how much he wanted to achieve his dreams. And then she just rocked with him all the way till he became Hokage. From day one.
She followed behind him like a sick, dying puppy.
Whatever. Go ahead. Let me hear your number 1. Go ahead. So the big number 1 waifus. I also want to say, let's not try to trash each other too much on these waifus because they are number 1, so they are personal preferences and just what they mean to us. But at the same time, KV, I swear to God, if your waifu isn't better than Hinata, I'm gonna go full in.
Oh, I can guarantee you I know who it is, and I'm just waiting for him to say it.
Go ahead.
My
Go
number
ahead.
1 waifu coming to the stage for my favorite video game of all time. Let's
Oh my
go.
gosh.
Let's hear it for Yuna.
I knew it. I told
my
you.
gosh,
I knew it.
I can't trash her like that, but she's
Yeah.
Okay, V, go
Tifa's
ahead.
better.
Yeah. What? Oh, I swear to God, you are so happy. Just thank God you are not next to me because I would tackle you for saying some stuff like that. Okay?
Can't beat Final Heaven, or was it Heaven's Final Heaven's Gate? Final Heaven. I think it's Final Heaven.
Tifa would lose in a fight against Yuna. 10 and 10-2.
I was gonna say maybe 10-2,
I was like
but
that
I'm not so
10-2.
sure.
I don't know about 10-1 by the first 10, but 10 wins.
Bro, the instant she summons anything, game over.
So she has to summon to.
Oh yeah, dang. That physical
Bro, she
fighting, I
could-
guess, ain't her.
It don't matter. Her special ability is to summon. That's just like everybody else had casting, summoner, and everybody else was like a fighter type. Her special thing was summoning. The instant she summoned, nobody's taking out none of her summons. Period.
Lies. I can't remember which Final Fantasy it was from, but there's another summoner who could do it too. She could summon all those creatures, and it was from an early Final Fantasy. She actually gets, I think it's Final Fantasy 4 summoner. I can't remember her name. What is her name? Yes, I was right. It's Rydia. Rydia from Final Fantasy 4. She gets thrown into a portal because she could use the magic to summon, but she can't really use it greatly until she gets dropped into a portal and it jumps her in time 15 years, and she could summon everything. I love her. She could do it. She could do it. I'll watch them summons fights to the death.
I just want to say, look up you. And wait a minute, you've already seen it. You see Dead Fantasy, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Hey, you know what?
Do I need to say more?
I stand
Do I
by my
need to say
point.
more?
Then I'll have
Yeah.
Kratos come. Kratos can kill gods. This ain't gonna be too fun.
Kratos, there are no males allowed in this conversation. Okay.
I'm not gonna bash Yuna because she is great. She is wonderful. She's just, and what makes me not have her as my number one is just that she's just so like, I'm sorry, I just want to do my best. I just want to protect her. And like, stop being so timid and just like,
So yeah, she was very timid at the beginning. It's just because she was like trying to follow in her father's footsteps, and so like, and he had like the biggest shoes in the
Okay.
world to
My
fulfill.
bad.
sorry, y'all.
Wrong
Go
page.
ahead, KB.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Hey, I didn't know. I totally forgot I was screen sharing. I'll
Y'all
sit
don't
back
wanna
on the
know.
mute page. I'll
Y'all
sit
don't
back on
wanna
the mute
know.
page. Let's find a funny meme to sit on for a while. There we go. We'll sit on that.
Audience, y'all don't know. Y'all don't want to know.
You don't want none of this, Ricky Bobby.
Oh my god. Continue, KB.
Oh my gosh. So distracted. But yeah, so the reason why I love Yuna still, the reason why I love Yuna is just really because of that really romantic scene that she had with Tidus. It was very beautiful. Like I said, you got to see Yuna grow. And I really don't want to include the 10-2 Yuna just because like I just don't want to. She was the Yuna in 10 was just perfect. Personally, she was like, if any, my first waifu, the first girl I've ever fell in love with, I would give it all for Yuna. And I cannot see
Okay.
nobody cosplay her because I would probably ask her to marry me on the spot. I will actively stay away from any Yuna cosplayer.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. You said your piece.
I said my piece. Go ahead, Rocky.
Hey, don't worry. I'm ready to get trashed on too. Surprisingly enough, my list jumps around a bit for always, but it's always the same, like few five. I like Albedo. Albedo from Overlord.
Interesting. Okay.
Who?
I love Albedo.
From Overlord, the chick with the horns and the white dress.
You want me to
KB,
Google
KB,
it?
you watched Overlord.
I know who he's talking about, but I'm trying to find something bad to say, and I'm coming up very short. Okay.
Try that. She's like a yandere, creepy late. Yeah, she's.
Okay, so she's just like Yuna Gasai.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
How dare you?
Yes.
No. Oh, wait, okay,
Yes.
Mister. Oh, I do. No.
Oh my god.
You say that. Your girl goes through times, screws her man, and then kills him. This girl is just willing to save herself for the man she loves, and she's willing to fight and kill anybody
Wait, didn't
for
she
him.
betray him
Just
like
for a
towards the
second.
end?
No.
Like, didn't she go? Like, she's kind of like, didn't she
No.
betray him towards the
No,
end?
she
or
did
something
not
like
betray
that?
him.
I could have sworn, like in
How
the
high
newest
y'all right
season,
now?
like
Let me
she's
help
kind of
you.
like brainwashed or something like that.
No, she's not. That's Shoutir, I think you're talking about. Shoutir is the vampire who fights Ainz
Right?
in the last episode of season 1.
No, I could have sworn Albedo is like she's like kind of like working against him as well.
No. she is dead in love with him.
I'm gonna look back on the seasons. I'm caught up, but maybe I missed something. Albeit
The only
I'll
person
say
The only person I would think is conspiring against him, in my personal opinion, is that one guy who's always giving him advice. The one with the glasses. I don't remember his name.
yeah,
That's who I think is kind of conspiring against him.
yeah.
But Albedo, I really don't think she can, because if you saw in the beginning, he rewrote her program to be dead in love with him.
And Rocky, that's what I was gonna tell you. I think I'm gonna have to throw your waifu in the garbage because our main protag forced her to be his waifu.
Did you realize what she was beforehand too? Like
AI?
she was a straight up all around bad person. I guess that's the best way to put it. But you know what? Her
Technically,
loyalty.
they all were.
You always say
Technically,
the same
they all
thing.
were.
Her loyalty to him is like goes
Is
beyond
written.
herself. Yeah,
It is written.
your game characters are written. Don't pull this with me. Your voice actors are told to read that script. Don't pull that with me. I'll go all as far as I can against you with that. Don't come at me with that. I was like, don't even bother.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna get my piece in, and I'm gonna go just end it here.
Oh my god.
I like her because she's strong. I want a strong dang woman to make sure everything goes well with me.
I'll give you that.
She is powerful. She's like what, number 2 or 3 or something like that?
She's number 2 probably.
Yeah. I'll give you that. She rocks with you. She fights with you, and I'll say for like the women, because we're doing waifus, and I'm not so sure how our female protags or our female fans feel about that. But for a guy waifu, I guess if I was gonna say, Albedo is the equivalent to Sebastian from Black Butler.
I can agree with that.
Boom.
Yeah.
Little brother dropping the knowledge. Boom.
But yeah, I like her. I mean, I like.
She is cool though. I will say this because one thing I really had nothing bad to say about her other than like she does display some Gasai traits. Other than that, like she is cute. She is pretty powerful. She can defend you, and she is loyal without fault.
Yeah, and why I don't say it's like it's because will kill discriminately for him. If Ein says don't kill them, she knows she can't kill them, and she won't. She follows. She listens.
She listens.
Like
I don't know why when you say that makes me laugh.
Hey, KV, I love you, but that person looked at you. Stab. Why? Because I love you. Albedo. Hey, Rocky, I love you. I'm gonna kill them because they looked at you. How about no? All right then. That's the clear difference right there. But yes, she is my number 1. I love her to death. I would love to be protected by somebody like that, and I'd give them all the love in the world they deserve.
Oh my gosh.
You may go, little brother.
So it's come down to this.
Yeah, I like how number 1s are getting destroyed. I'm ready to just hurt some feelings.
Rocky, get your Google ready, because if you haven't known, so KV always loves to be an advocate for this anime. My waifu, number 1, she may sound like Mary Jane, but it's not. It is Mira Jane from Fairy Tail.
I know what you're talking about.
Really?
Mira Jane Struss.
Really?
Strauss.
I don't know.
Strauss. That's perfect. It's Strauss.
You land on that one for your first one?
Of course. Mira Jane is just so amazing. Like, I want to hear the negatives first. Go ahead, throw the negatives at me.
You know what? You got me there. I got nothing. I liked her character from the beginning of the show when I watched it. I like that she could transform powerful. I like that she knows what she's doing, and she's very confident in what she does.
Oh.
And that, like I said, I got nothing bad. Like, I was ready to tear you apart, and I got nothing for you.
KV.
Good job on stumping me. I got nothing.
KV.
I'm trying to think, man. Like, I just feel like you could have did better. Mary, like you said, so first off, I don't really have much bad to say about Mary Jane. She's powerful.
Not Mara.
Mary Jane, right?
Not Mary.
How you say your name?
Mira.
Oh, Mira Jane. Whatever. Powerful, not really. She's like a 6 out of 10 on the cute scale. She really didn't play that big of a role even in Fairy Tail.
Bruh.
Like she was like one of the top class type of people, but then again, like I'm just like, mm, I think you could have did better for your top one.
So let me tell you why the reasons why you are wrong, sir. As far as playing like a main role into the story, she's literally there as one of the main protags. Like this, everybody like kind of relies on her as the big sister of the group. She's there from day one, and I feel like if she wasn't there as a kid, Natsu along with Urza, he wouldn't have nobody to like look up to and to become the fighter that he is today.
You know what's funny? I always think it's kind of crazy how that guild keeps getting destroyed and then needs to repopulate itself every new generation.
Yeah, but it's good. It kind of like sets a visual like, all right, we have moved on. We are into a new era. But
That's
also,
weird. Never mind. Never mind.
and as far as power scale, oh my gosh, dude, she's a S class wizard. Anybody who anytime there was somebody like what was the big example was when they were gone, and spoiler warnings coming ahead, when they were gone for the 7-year gap.
Oh, you mean with
uh
Zareth and the Zareth book of Zareth demons came around?
no
Is that what
no
you're
no
talking about?
even before that when they were on the island.
Oh, okay.
They got
Tanjiro Island or
trapped.
something like that.
Yeah, they got trapped on the island, but then they came back after 7 years. The guild was getting bullied. The Fairy Tail Guild's getting bullied by this other guild, and they sent the Master Magaroth, Urza, and Mira Jane to like go settle it. And as soon as they were there, they're like, What can you three do? Old man and two women. What can y'all do?" Immediately, Urza powered up to her powerful form. Mira Jane went into her devil form. You just heard me what I just said. Mira Jane has a devil form.
It's her power ability, so we're not gonna hype it up like she's Dante or something. Okay, it's her power, it's her ability. Her whole family can transform into different animals or different monsters.
But she does it the best. She can channel all that energy. And matter of fact, like Rocky said, when the Book of Zareth and the demons came out, one of the demons had to like give up her life or something. I forgot exactly what happened. But later in the story, Mira Jane takes her body and like she becomes her. She
Yep.
takes her power and takes her ability and everything. So if you can literally become a whole nother being, yo, you were pretty top tier.
Not necessarily a whole nother being. She just acquired a different devil.
No, she literally was her.
She is the reincarnation of Virgil or Dante. It's her devil trigger.
Neither.
And dude, like anybody who just steps to her, they get knocked down, dude. She was fighting. I'll say she's not like all god top tier powerful, but she was even going toe to toe with Xeris, like most powerful wizard dude. And you know, like if you
So
can go
real
toe to
quick,
toe,
real quick, nobody was actually going toe to toe with nobody from Zera's
and
crew.
real quick, they were
Nobody.
because what's her name? Kana and Gildarts were going against the most powerful wizard dude because his weakness, his literal weakness, and I don't know why nobody found out, was that he can copy any like magical ability. He couldn't copy physical abilities. He couldn't block physical things. So Kana's with her cards ended up beating him.
Mm.
Yeah.
I just want to say,
To be
with
fair,
all the
Guildheart was their strongest wizard, though.
oh, he
Mhm.
was, but I just want to say, like, so with all the Xeris people, small tangent, everybody. Each like it took almost a whole guild worth of people just to fight one person. So that's
I'll
how
give you
strong
that.
Xeris. That's how strong Xeris people really were. His 12 Springans or whatever they were called. Like, yeah, it took almost 10 people per person to actually fight, and some of them literally, like, if you would have, and I believe they were really serious the whole entire time, they would have lost. Like, there would have been really no fight at all. It would have ended before it even started.
Mm, and see, there's a bunch of tangents to go, or not tangents. There's a bunch of like counter arguments to go for you right there because even like when Wendy was going up against the time chick, uh, what's the name? Oral was what Orville, something like her. One of the chicks from back in time, she came out help Wendy to beat her. Like there's a bunch of like they ended up beating every single one of them because something happened. So like they weren't unstoppable.
Yeah, I'm once again plot armor, and then
Plot
plot armor definitely helped them. And then we also got to give a shout out to what's the name, Acnologia,
Acnologia.
because he took out Ishgar's technically strongest wizard, who went over there to join Xerath. So if it wasn't for Acnologia really helping them, they would have really been in trouble. I'm just
Ishgar's
saying.
strongest wizard. Who's Ishgar's strongest wizard?
So you would have really missed it because they never ever really showed him. They only showed, so they showed who he was, told you what his power was, and then Acnologia killed him.
Are you talking
It's
about the dude with the 4 Dragon Slayer abilities?
Yeah, I think it was 3.
No, it was 4. It was Earth. It was actually Fire. I think it was a Water and Wind. I think. No,
Yeah, so like he had like
he
somewhere
had
3, 4,
4.
5.
He had
Yeah,
4.
somewhere. Yeah, like he had different abilities and everything, but that's why he was the strongest, because he was basically like almost like a dragon magic user.
Yeah,
And
and Agnologia said,
nobody.
"Dude, you are nowhere near me."
It wasn't because of that. It's because Akanogia wanted to kill all other different type of dragon users. Period. That's why. That's the stuff Akanogia was on. He wanted to kill all dragons or people who had dragon powers or whatever, or dragon magic, I should say, not powers, dragon
Right,
magic.
right.
And so yeah. So sorry for the tangent.
But to roll it all the way back to the beginning, Mira Jane, yeah, she's top waifu for me. Just because, like, you just love everything about her. She's such a sweet, caring soul, and when it comes down to fighting, she's got your back. Like, what more can I say about Mira Jane? Ah! So that's about our list, y'all.
And that is our list for today, guys.
We agreed with some waifus, others were straight up terrible, but we're not gonna talk about that.
We're done fighting. I don't want to get into it again.
We're done fighting. Everybody's putting down the swords and everything.
I'm gonna go back to playing Wasteland 3. Just saying, you should play it. It's good. It's fun.
There's a few other video games that I've been told to play, and like I probably can recommend, an actual video game next episode next week. So look forward to that.
Mm-hmm. But anything you guys want to add for the episode today? Any
Yeah, no, I think that's about it. Rocky?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I got nothing really left to say. I said my piece.
no shout outs or anything?
I guess yeah. So that sound, of course, always means that we're gonna give a shout out. Shout out to my boy Eric. Eric, he has, and I really do want to get in kind of like deep in detail with his shout out. Eric has been helping me along with my side project that I told you guys about slightly. He's also been willing to help edit some of the videos. So if you guys hear any differences or anything like that, Eric has been helping me out. And shouts out to Eric. He's not only a listener, he is also a Twitch streamer. I can't get his Twitch right now, but I'll give all that information probably next episode and even on our website. He's also a producer. You can also listen to his music on SoundCloud by the name of Yeet Skeet. That is Y-E-T, Yeet. Yeah, Yeet Skeet, like the meat, Yeet, and then Skeet. Sorry, I don't know the exact spelling.
YEETSKEET.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, Eric is he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. So shouts out to Eric.
Shout out to him, man. Thank you, man, for helping out, listen to podcasts and everything else.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. So once again, remember to give us a check out the website, Mavericks. Remember, guys, to check out the
says
website
it all the time, and he forgets it all the time.
I do. www.mavericks.com. MAVREAKS. Come and check us up. Check us out at our website, guys.
You can listen to us
And
there. You can also listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify. Listen or give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. It helps us go up through the charts. As always, like we said in the beginning, Apple has that weird algorithm. So send us through the charts through the 5-star rating and give us your review. Give us your top 5 waifus. We want to hear them. We want to debate about them.
I'll fight
yes,
you.
we do. All right, guys, remember also please hit us up. You can also hit us up at our emails, mavericks@gmail.com. That is MAVREAKS@gmail.com.
Or you can always hit us up at bbemav2020@gmail.com. That's BBEMAV2020@gmail.com.
All right, guys. Once again, thank you for tuning in,
Thank you.
listening to us. We will see you next week.
Peace.
Bye bye.